Pick us a winner, Tom.
There you are. I was just.
Yeah, we could see.
Eat more fruit, Tom.
Hiya, Tom. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Evan.
Where have you all been? I was waiting for you.
We're not late.
Yeah, it doesn't start for ages, yeah.
No, but I wanted us to meet up earlier and talk tactics.
Tactics?
What tactics? It's a quiz. They ask questions and we answer them.
No, Rebecca. Tom's right. This isn't just a quiz. This is the big one.
Thank you, Eben. And this isn't even just the big one. This is the Great British Pub Quiz First National Eliminating Round.
And it don't get bigger than that.
Mm.
Until the second National Eliminating Round, obviously.
We've never got this far before.
Never even got close.
But after our historically crushing victory over the King's Arms Quizzicals last week,
Pathetic know-nothings.
we're here.
Yeah, thanks to Jason.
There's no I in quiz, Rebecca.
I think there is, actually, Tom.
Okay, in quiz team.
No, that's still got an I in it.
Look, what Tom's saying, Rebecca, is that our victory was a team effort. And there's no I in that.
I'm just saying, we won against the Quizzicals because Jason answered most of the questions.
Supported by all of us.
Hiya, everyone.
Hiya, Jason.
You're late.
No, it's okay, Eben. We hadn't really got started.
Hi, Jason.
Have I missed anything?
We were just trying to work out if there was an I in quiz.
Yes, there is. Tom,
Yes, Jason.
can you send me over the link to the website?
Which website?
The National Pub Quiz Organisation website.
You mean the Zoom invite?
No, I got that. That's how I'm here. I now need the link to the organisers' website. Oh, look, just forward me any emails you've had that contain a hyperlink.
Oh, okay.
Look, we've got to bring our top quizzing brains with us tonight because we're going to be up against some stiff competition.
Like who?
I don't know, but you can bet they're going to be good. The creme de la best.
Oh, got it. Cheers, Tom.
So, Tom, who are the other teams tonight?
Oh, okay. So, according to the email, there are 32 teams competing in 8 rounds to go forward to the second sub-national knockout eliminators. Wow. It's like a who's who of the pub quizzing world. There's the New Brighton Brainiacs, the Nottingham Know-It-Alls, and the reigning champions, the astoundingly clever folk of the New Tiger's Head in Lee Green.
So good they don't even need a decent name. What did I tell you? Legends of the quiz.
Well, who've we got tonight?
Tonight, we're up against We Built the Pyramids from the Red Lion in Melton Mowbray. From the Beehive Totnes, there's Zaphod Beeblebrox's Underpants.
Well, those guys are good.
And finally, there's Plan 10 from Outer Space.
Where are they from?
Lampeter.
Jesus!
Exactly. But let's not panic, because remember, we come from the Hare and Billet, and I am Smarticus!
No, I am Smarticus.
God,
I am Smarticus.
We are Smarticus!
Have we started?
No, Tom and Eben were just doing their bit of pre-quiz shouting.
Typical.
We're actually talking tactics.
Tactics.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, tactics. We have to be focused and sharp. Because tonight, we're going brain to brain with the top dogs in the quiz world. And trust me, people, it's a top dog eat dog world.
Zaphod Beeblebrox's Underpants take no prisoners.
What are they on about?
So, it's vital that we all know our areas of responsibility.
Oh, we all know what we're doing, Tom.
I'll be taking history, as usual. William the Conqueror, 1066. Magna Carta, 1215. Gunpowder Plot, 1605. Right, I'm ready. You can ask me anything.
Why are you being such an annoying tit, Tom?
That's not history, Terry, and so therefore I cannot tell you. Rebecca, you're on art and literature.
Yeah, I know.
But do you? Let's see. Who wrote Crime and Punishment?
Dostoevsky.
Canterbury Tales?
Chaucer.
Wuthering Heights?
Bronte.
Which one?
Emily.
Oh, Tom,
Judith?
I was just wondering, what about 1984?
What about it?
Well, is that history or literature?
Good question.
No, it isn't. It's a stupid question because it is clearly literature. And the answer is...
George Orwell.
I knew that, even though I didn't have to, because it's not a history question. Terry,
What?
sport and literature. Ready?
For what?
How many balls are there on a snooker table?
There's no such thing as a snooker table.
Isn't there?
Snooker is played on a billiards table.
Okay, so how many balls are there on a billiards table?
Depends. Are you playing billiards or are you playing snooker?
Snooker. All right, we're playing snooker. Okay, so how many snooker balls are there on a billiards table?
Depends. What point is it during the game?
Right. Good point. It's before the game.
How long before the game? If it's like 12 hours before the game, they might not have put any balls on the table.
Yeah, you don't want to get them nicked.
Exactly. You can't trust any bugger in Sheffield.
It's just before, all right? Right at the start.
In that case, 22.
That's right.
I know it is.
Next. How many cards in a pack?
Pack of what?
A pack of cards.
Playing cards, birthday cards, Uno, happy families, top trumps,
Playing cards.
including jokers.
I don't know.
Well, in that case, if you don't know, I'll pass.
Okay. All right. Last question. Easy one. Which Premier League football team plays at Goodison Park?
They all do.
Do they?
At least once a season, they do.
Right. Yes, good. Well done, Terry. Moving on. Jason. Entertainment and all-round general knowledge.
Oh, clever clogs.
One tries.
Jason, who played the 6th Doctor Who?
Colin Baker.
Which 1975 Steven Spielberg film was... Jaws. Yes. Who was the original drummer
Heath
in...
Best.
Yes. Excellent. Yes. Now, Eben.
Oh, present and always correct.
You are covering science.
Yes, but however, Tom, as well as science, I'm also putting myself forward to do politics, famous murders, gangsters, racing cars, and military history, particularly anything to do with the Nazis or Star Wars.
Well, thank you, Eben.
Anything to do with the Nazis or Star Wars?
That's correct.
I don't think that's a recognised quiz subject, Eben.
You don't know what's going to come up out there.
He's got a point.
So come on. I'm ready, Tom. Quiz me.
Oh, right, yes. So, what is the study of plants called?
Oh, farming.
That's not quite what I was looking for.
What were you looking for?
The right answer.
Which would be botany.
Jason, you're not allowed to answer that. It was my question.
Yeah, but you got wrong.
No. I'd appeal that. Farmers have to study plants.
Sheep farmers don't.
Or wind farmers.
I still think my answer was valid.
I'm wrong.
Appeal?
Denied. Sorry.
Well, ask me another.
Okay. Approximately how long does it take the Earth to travel around the Sun?
1 day.
1 year. It takes a day to rotate.
Which technically is the same thing.
I don't think it is, Eben.
But you said approximately. You weren't looking for an exact answer and you didn't specify the margin of error.
You were 364 days out. It's not even close.
Listen, when you're dealing with the vast interstellar distances of space, it's close enough.
Sorry, Eben. The answer I was looking for is 1 year.
Although it actually takes 23 hours and 56 minutes for the Earth to make a full rotation.
Oh, does it really, Jason?
Yes, whereas the Earth orbits the Sun at an average distance of 92.6 million miles, and one complete orbit takes 365.256 days, or 1 cycle year. During that time, the Earth has travelled 585 million miles.
Ask me one about Star Wars.
I don't know any questions about Star Wars.
What type of creature is Jar Jar Binks?
Oh,
He's a sort of Rastafarian.
You are messing.
Is that your final answer?
Jar Jar Binks is a Gungan from the planet of Naboo.
Rastafarian.
I didn't say that was my final answer. I was about to say what Jason said. Ask me another.
Well, actually, I've always wondered, you know, in Star Wars, when they talk about TIE fighters, what does the TIE stand for?
No one knows that. Ask me something sensible.
Actually, Rebecca, it stands for Twin Ion Engine.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
How do you know that?
Guess I've got a mind for trivia.
and finally, Judith.
Yes, Tom.
You're still covering the same subject, are you?
Yes, Tom.
Still 20th century German philosophers.
That's right, Tom.
Yeah. You haven't thought about maybe widening your subject base at all?
What do you mean?
He means, Judith, like stepping up and taking on a specialist subject that could actually be helpful to the team.
Well, it's what I study for my degree. It's my thesis.
And Eben, do you mean a specialist subject like racing cars and Nazis?
And science, politics, famous murders, gangsters and Star Wars. I think I cover a lot for this team.
But never get any answers right.
Neither does Judith.
That's because I never get asked any questions.
Now, to be fair, Judith, there was a philosophy question last year at the Princess of Wales quiz.
Well, yeah, but that was Soren Kierkegaard.
So,
Well, he was Danish.
was he?
Yes, he was born in 1813 in Copenhagen,
See?
which is the capital city of Denmark with a population of 792,128.
It's not really my area.
Well, have you not ever thought, Judith, about possibly boning up on another specialist subject?
Like what?
Like something actually useful that might actually come up in a quiz?
We could do with a geography specialist.
Yes, someone who knows the population of Copenhagen would come in very handy.
Well, Jason knows that.
I also know that the second largest city in Denmark is Aarhus,
Bless you.
which has a population of just 269,022.
I just don't think I'd be very good at it, and Jason does seem to have it covered.
I do my best.
So, Tom, do you want to test me out on a few questions?
On 20th century German philosophers?
Yeah?
I don't know any questions about that.
Oh,
Here's one, Judith. Which German philosopher who, by concentrating on the philosophy of language, logic, and mathematics, overthrew Aristotelian logic and is thought by many to have been the father of analytic philosophy?
Friedrich Gottlieb Frege.
Correct. And for your bonus, name 3 members of the Vienna Circle of Logical Positivists who promoted scientific thought over Hegelian system building.
Moritz Schlick, Philip Frank, and Karl Menger.
I'd have also accepted Felix Kaufmann, Rudolf Carnap, and Edgar Zilsel.
Oh, this is pointless.
Well, she knows her stuff.
Thank you, Jason.
Okay, well, let's just hope it comes up and Judith can save the day for the team. We're smart again. So, moving on. Here are the rules.
You what? There's rules.
Yeah, of course there's rules, Rebecca. This is the big league now.
So, what are the rules?
The questions are categorized by round, and each round, teams must nominate a team member to answer questions in the category or round.
Right, sounds straightforward enough.
Questions in each round or category must be answered by the designated team member nominated by the team as the member to answer questions in that category or round, and only the first initial answer to the question given by them or any other non-designated team member who has been nominated ad nouveau will be accepted.
Well, what the hell does ad nouveau mean?
All other answers will be null.
What?
Ad nouveau is Latin for designated by a nod.
By a what?
By a nod.
So, what does a non-designated team member who's been nominated by a nod in Latin mean?
I don't know. Conferring is allowed, unless the round or category has been designated a priori as a solo category or round, or unless a team has incurred a points violation penalty in a previous round or category.
A points violation penalty?
In which case, any attempt to confer with said team's members in the same team as said team, whether they have been nominated/designated ad nouveau and or otherwise, will incur further incremental points violation penalties.
Tom, what are incremental points violation penalties?
I don't know, Eben. Unless said team is playing their joker. In which case, any team member who hasn't been nominated or designated ad nouveau or otherwise in the preceding question can become the de facto nominated answering member for that
right,
team.
Tom.
Unless another team plays a trump joker against that team, in which case the de facto answering member becomes non-licit and the role of answering member passes to the last team member nominated.
What?
Or designated. Ad nouveau. All clear?
No.
Oh, this is
Wait, what?
absolute bullshit.
That's what he says.
What the hell's a Trump joker?
Yeah, other than the American president.
Okay, it says here, a trump joker can be played against any team playing a joker by a team as long as that team isn't playing their joker.
As long as which team isn't playing the joker?
I don't know.
I think it means that the team that's playing their Joker can't play their Joker.
Well, then, philosophically speaking, that team isn't a team who are playing their Joker.
Unless that Joker is a Trump Joker, because a Trump Joker is a Joker that trumps another Joker.
Yeah, but again, from a logical positivist viewpoint, a team who can't play a Joker are, ipso facto, also barred from playing a Trump Joker if the Trump Joker has the same basic characteristic as the Joker it's trumping.
You finished?
Yeah, sorry.
But what does a Trump Joker actually do?
And when can you play it?
I don't know.
Well, what does it say?
All it says is teams whose jokers have been trumped by a Trump Joker can't re-trump the trumping Joker team until the next Trump Joker has been played by another team on another team.
What?
I wish you'd stop saying what.
What else do you expect me to say?
How about why?
Okay. Why?
Why what?
Why can't I understand what the hell you're talking about, Tom?
I don't know. They are the rules. Don't blame me. I didn't make them or understand them.
Right, okay. Let's not worry about jokers or Trump jokers or logical positivism. Are there any other rules?
Please, God, no.
All it says here is for the avoidance of doubt, all values are weighted and appeals will be with low.
And that's supposed to avoid doubt?
But appeals will be what?
With low.
Actually, that just means roughly will be decided by judges.
Right, and what language is that in?
Klingon.
That's it. We're snookered.
Oh, no, we're not.
Of course we are. The quiz hasn't even started. We can't even understand the rules.
Even the rules that aren't in stud in Klingon.
Oh.
Everyone relax. We've got this.
Evan's right. For once. It's just a quiz. All we have to do is keep cool and answer the questions, same as we always do.
But how are we going to do that?
I've got a plan.
Oh, and what's your plan, Jason?
We're going to cheat. Same as we always do.
We can't cheat.
Why not?
Well, I think it's against the rules,
Because what do you mean you think it's against the rules?
isn't it?
Yes, of course it's against the rules. It's the only rule.
Oh, it wasn't one of the rules you just read out, Tom.
Don't think it was.
But this is a pub quiz. It may be national and it may be online, but it is, in essence, an old-fashioned pub quiz. And in a pub quiz, there's only one rule, and that rule is that you can't cheat.
Why not?
Because not only is it against all of the other rules, it is against the code.
There's a code.
Yes, there is a code.
An actual code.
Yes, it is the quiz code by which all pub quizzers live their lives.
Wow.
Like, is it like the Da Vinci Code?
Or the highway code.
Do they sell it in W.H. Smith's?
Have you got a copy of this code, Tom?
No, look, all right, there isn't an actual code.
Oh, like Morse code.
It's something sacred and unwritten.
If it's unwritten, then why is it in code?
How is it in code? I mean, what does an unwritten code even look like?
Yeah, and why would they bother writing out something that was unwritten into a written code?
Yeah, you'd think it'd be more secure just leaving it invisible to the naked eye.
But then no one could read it.
But if it's in code, you don't want anyone to read it.
Look, will you lot just shut up? Thank you. Look, it's very simple. The code simply says a quizzer is always honest.
And that's it.
That's it.
Does it say it in Klingon?
No,
Thank God for that.
it just simply says a quizzer is always honest.
And it's not an actual code.
No!
Even though you just told us that it was.
That's not what I said.
Actually, Tom, that is what you said.
So you weren't being honest with us, your fellow pub quizzers.
Tom, you've just broke the sacred unwritten code.
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Tom, but first you say that there's a code, and then you say that there isn't a code, and now you're saying that you didn't say that there is a code, even though you're still saying that there is.
Oh,
Jason's right. I don't think we can believe anything you're saying, Tom.
Yes, you're just not being honest with us.
So what does that mean?
I say it means we can do whatever we want in order to win this quiz.
Anything we need to do?
Exactly. And I reckon we're going to need to cheat.
Right. All those who think we should cheat, put your hands up. And all those who think we shouldn't.
Oh, that's unanimous.
no. I put my hand up to say we shouldn't cheat.
Yes, you might have done, but having broken the sacred code, we don't know whether to believe that you did or not.
What?
Okay, so the question is, how do we cheat?
I could cough.
Sorry, Judith.
Well, so when anyone's asked a question they don't know the answer to, I could cough, like that major on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, good.
Do you know the answer?
What answer?
The answer to the question we've just been asked.
Well, I doubt it. No, unless it's about 20th century German philosophers. But if it's anything else and you don't know the right answer, then what chance have I got?
Then how is that meant to help? I mean, how's that even cheating?
Well,
It's not cheating, Judith. It's just coughing.
I suppose so. Sorry.
Look, actually, guys, there is another way. Can you see what I've got in my ear?
Is it wax?
No. It's a Pennington Mini Spy 5000X.
A what?
The smallest, most powerful surveillance earpiece ever developed, used by the CIA, KGB, and Chinese state security forces.
Wow. Where'd you get it?
Curry's PC World. Well, it's a two-way transmission receiver activated by this tiny button and wirelessly connected via my computer to Wikipedia.
Which means
If I activate it at the right moment in the question, it picks up the key subject words and then performs an immediate search of those words and feeds them back into my ear.
That's brilliant.
That's terrible.
Yeah. That's what I meant, Jason. That's terrible. But kind of impressive.
Gives you immediate information about anything.
Anything that the device picks up. Give me a question. Any subject you like.
who won the FA Cup in 1966?
Tottenham Hotspurs, they beat Chelsea 2-1.
Who invented the toothbrush?
William Addis in 1770.
Okay. Who had the Christmas #1 in 1978?
Boney M. Oh, with Mary's Boy Child.
Okay, smarty pants. Which member of my family lives in Rill?
Your aunt.
No.
Ah. Which one? I have 3.
Aunt Mary.
Wrong. It's Caroline. She moved there in 1998 after an unhappy love affair with a married quantity surveyor.
Damn, I so nearly had that.
Right, okay, so as long as the geographical location of Eben's family tree doesn't come up as a subject, I reckon this is going to work.
No. I'm sorry, but no. It's wrong and we can't do it.
We obviously can do it, Tom.
Yeah, no, but we shouldn't. We mustn't. And we won't.
You do want us to win tonight, don't you, Tom?
Yes, of course I do. Oh, but people, team, we can win on our own merits. We are Smarticans. Remember?
Yeah, but they are Zaphod Beeblebrox's underpants.
So, look, we've managed to get this far, haven't we?
Yeah. Actually, Tom, about that.
Jason, you said we were going to cheat as usual. You're not telling me you cheated against the King's Arms Quizzicals?
You don't think we'd get here any other way, do you?
Oh,
Is that?
The Pennington Mini Spy links via Bluetooth to a smartphone.
But we handed our phones in.
It's got a range of about 50 metres. It's a really good bit of kit.
I don't know what to say.
I know you don't, Tom. None of us do. Particularly when we're asked a question about pretty much anything you can mention.
Except 20th century German philosophers.
Except 20th century German philosophers, which, unfortunately, no one ever thinks to ask us about, and it's why we're such a shit pub quiz team.
We may be shit, but at least we're shit with integrity.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I wouldn't mind not being shit for once, with or without the integrity.
Speaking for myself, I can live without integrity.
winning was quite a good feeling.
I started this pub quiz team because I believe the pursuit of knowledge is a noble thing.
I thought you started it because Linda left you and you were drinking too much.
It was also because I believe the pursuit of knowledge is a noble thing. And I thought that in you, my team, my fellow Smarticans, I thought I'd found like minds, comrades.
Oh, we are like minds, Tom.
We're just not very clever ones.
Do you really want to go down this shameful path? Then so be it.
What is it, Tom?
Do you need the toilet?
No, I'm voting to cheat in the quiz.
Ah, great!
If, and only if, we need to.
Of course we need to.
So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be the only one signed into the website for this quiz.
You can't do that.
Well, as I'm the only one who's been sent the password, I think that if I don't send it to any of you, then I can.
Well, why would you do that, Tom?
Because I can't trust any of you lot not to cheat.
Well, you know We're going to cheat. We've just decided you just voted for it.
Yes. But if we are going to cheat, then there are going to be some rules.
What, you're setting rules about how we break the rules?
Yes, Rebecca! So, I am going to be the designated team answerer for all the rounds.
But what about the de facto member nominated ad nuo?
Bollocks to that.
Well said, Terry. And I will relay the questions to the rest of you, and as your captain, I am going to be giving the answers supplied honestly and fairly by Eben, Rebecca, and Terry.
And me?
Yes, and Judith, in the highly unlikely event that we ever get asked a question about 20th century German philosophers.
So, what do I do?
You, Jason, will be backup and only ever called upon to assist and guide the team if and only if the rest of us don't know the answer.
Okay. If it makes you feel any better.
It does. And you can only give us clues and hints, not the answers.
Yes, I think that honours the spirit of the unwritten quizzing code.
Whatever, let's get on with it.
Right, so if we're all agreed, I am now signing us in as our designated team answerer.
How exciting.
Good luck, everyone.
Hold on, should we have a code word to let Jason know that we need a hint from him?
Yeah, that's good thinking, Rebecca.
So, what about something like, gosh, I'm not sure about this one. What do you think, Jason? Is that subtle?
Too subtle. I think it should be, help.
Ooh, yeah, that works.
Okay, Smartikins, I'm in. Oh, and the first question's already up for us while we're waiting. And... oh. It's a picture question.
Right. So, what is it, Tom?
It's an object shot from an unusual angle.
Oh, is it President Kennedy?
Unsurprisingly, Judith, it's not.
What is it?
I don't know. Well, that's what we've got to decide.
What does it look like, Tom?
Well, it doesn't really look like anything much.
Well, that's not fair. You can't show us a picture of nothing.
Well, it's not a picture of nothing, Eben. It's obviously a picture of something. But I don't know what.
Can you describe it?
Yes, it's sort of like, I don't know, like weird, you know?
No, Tom, we don't know.
Can you describe it using words, like describing words?
Shapes.
Is that it?
Well,
Tom, shapes is not an adjective.
but look, that's what it is. It's just lots and lots of weird shapes.
Well, what colour are they?
Sort of yellowy.
Sort of.
Yes. Not bright yellow.
Okay, so we know that it's not an egg.
It's not an egg.
Yes, we know that.
And it's not the Beatles submarine.
Good. We're getting somewhere.
How long have we got to answer this?
It's pasta.
What?
Assorted pasta shapes. Macaroni, penne, tagliatelle, and farfalle.
How do you know?
I've hacked their website.
Wow.
It wasn't difficult. Their password was password. Although, admittedly, it was in Elvish.
Got all the answers.
Yep, I'm looking through them right now.
Jason, no, we've been through this. You can't do it.
Tommy clearly can.
He just has.
Yeah, even I have to admit it. It's good work, Jason.
Thank you, Eben.
So now we know the questions and the answers.
And the first answer is pasta.
Well, we can't submit that answer.
Why not?
It is correct.
Yes, I know, but we have to work it out for ourselves. It's the unwritten code. We agreed.
Okay, Tom. Forget what I just said and take another look at the picture. What does it look like now?
Okay, now it looks like pasta shapes.
There you are then.
In fact, now it doesn't look like anything other than pasta shapes.
Great. So put pasta shapes.
There's bonus marks for identifying the types of pasta shapes.
What were they again?
Macaroni, penne, tagliatelle, and farfalle.
But put them in a different order. We don't want to be too right. It'll look suspicious.
Okay, but we don't need you to help us out on the next round, Jason.
If you're sure, it's about the periodic table.
The what?
According to them, it's a nice and easy one, just to get us started, called Identify the Element from the Symbol.
Oh, Christ.
I think we do need you to help us, Jason.
Okay, maybe just this one, just to get us going.
Okay, you ready? The answers are helium, potassium, boron, neon, fluorine, and, of course, beryllium.
They've probably got those.
How am I spelling beryllium?
Probably wrongly.
But we're not being marked on spelling. And if we're too perfect, people will get suspicious. A little characteristic imperfection will help us pull it off.
Whatever.
What's next, Jason?
It's around on what, according to this, is everyone's favourite subject, places.
Ah, okay, straightforward. Thank you, Jason, but I think we'll give that one a go by ourselves.
I hadn't finished. Places in the life and works of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Go on.
Okay, the answers are Seren Amroth, Osgiliath, Helm's Deep, Isengard, Mirkwood, and Birmingham.
Birmingham wasn't in Lord of the Rings, was it?
I think you mean The Lord of the Rings wasn't in Birmingham. Wait, was it?
has anyone read Lord of the Rings?
I was going to when I was at school, but then I became convinced that anyone who reads Lord of the Rings would die a virgin.
It's never been scientifically proved, but it's a good working hypothesis.
I mean, I saw the films, but I don't remember them being set in Birmingham.
Yeah, no, are you sure that Birmingham's an answer, Jason?
Yes. It's where Tolkien went to school.
Right, okay, well then Birmingham it is. You got it, Tom?
What's next, Jace?
General knowledge.
Ah, okay, right, everyone. Well, thank you, Jason, but we are definitely going to be doing this one by ourselves.
Are you sure, Tom?
Terry, it's general knowledge. It's as non-specific as herpes. Bread and butter to a pub quizzer. Oh, come on, we can answer general knowledge. Who is Smarticus?
I am Smarticus.
I am Smarticus.
Can we hear the question first?
And don't give us the answer.
Okay. Question 1. Which British Prime Minister said, "Unlimited power corrupts the possessor"?
Hmm.
Eben?
I don't think Eben's ever been a British Prime Minister.
Yet.
No, I wasn't saying that Eben was the answer. I was saying that Eben should know the answer because it's a politics question.
It could be a history question, Tom. But then again, if it's about British politics, it could be comedy and entertainment.
Look, does anyone know the answer? Okay, Jason.
No, not yet. Look, we can work it out. What was the quote again?
Unlimited power corrupts the possessor.
Right. Now think. Is that the sort of thing that Boris would say?
Only if he was talking about himself.
Hey, that's not fair, Terry. Boris Johnson would only say he had unlimited power if Dominic Cummings let him.
Fair point. So that rules out Boris. Now, Theresa May, she might have said it, but let's face it, if she did, no one would have listened to her or bothered to write it down.
Eh? Well, what about David Cameron?
Well, he might have said it, but he wouldn't have believed it.
Did he say? Did he ever say anything he believed?
Gordon Brown?
See, Brown might have said it, but only about Blair.
Can I interject?
Please do.
No, but don't tell us the answer.
Yeah, just give us a clue, Jason.
Okay.
Three words.
First word.
Smell?
Bad.
Now, pong.
Fart.
Pooh?
Shit.
Shit. Well, it could be any of them. Blair. Major. Thatcher.
I think we might need a bit more, Jason.
Churchill?
Oh, second word.
There.
Final word. Hey, this is quite fun.
Concentrate.
Small.
Tiny.
Diminutive?
Small poo.
Little shit.
Again, Eben, that could be any politician of the last 200 years.
Baby. Shit the baby?
Sounds like shit the baby.
First word sounds like
Shit.
Knit. Git. Fit. Lit. Bit. Writ. Tit. Hit. Quit. Spit. Spit.
Shit the baby.
oh, is it like spit the dog?
Was he a Prime Minister?
No. Spit the dog was a puppet.
Oh yeah, but he was hysterical.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Who was that guy that used to
Bob Carroll, geez.
Ah, yes.
Bob Carroll, geez, yeah. On Tis was.
It was Pitt. William Pitt the Younger. 1759 to 1806. How is it? How is it you people remember Bob Carroll, geez, but you've never heard of Pitt the Younger?
We've heard of him, Jason, but we just couldn't recognise him from your bizarre charade.
So it was Pitt.
The Younger, yes.
Okay, Jason. What's the next question?
Who was the... Oh, God. I don't believe this.
What?
Who was the co-presenter with Chris Tarrant, Sally James, and Lenny Henry in the 1970s children's TV show Tis Was?
Bob Carroll, geez.
Yes!
Oh, he was brilliant.
Spit the dog.
There you see, Smarticans! We've got one right!
Here we go. We are Smarticus.
Right! There we are, that's that submitted. What's the next question, Jason?
Tom, you're not submitting these answers yet, are you?
Well, yes, I can't say I'm totally happy about it, but it's what you all wanted to do, so... And we're doing quite well, I've got to say. I think we've got the opposition scared.
In your underpants, Bebo Brox.
No one's dared to play their Trump Joker on us.
Tom, the reason no one's played a Trump Joker on us is because the quiz hasn't started yet.
Hasn't it?
No! Look at your screen. That is a countdown clock. The quiz doesn't start for another 197 seconds.
But you've been asking us the questions.
Yes, I've been asking the questions, not the quiz masters. I've hacked their site, and we're not meant to have seen the questions for 182 seconds.
So we've answered the first 2 rounds before they've even been asked.
Yes,
Oh, that's rather suspicious, isn't it?
you think?
Oh my God! They'll think we've been cheating!
We have been cheating.
We'll be expelled! We've broken the code! This'll be the end of the team. Our name will be Quizmud!
Tom,
None of us will ever be allowed to quiz again!
Tom,
What?
when you say we, I kind of think you mean you. After all, none of us have signed in. It's just you.
Actually, he has got a point.
And it's a bloody good point.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, Tom, that in this particular circumstance, we are not Smarticus. You, on the other hand, are. Good luck. Ta-da!
Eben? Terry?
Sorry, Tom. I may not be Smarticus, but I'm not stupidus. Ta-ta.
Rebecca? Well, come on. We are all Smarticus. Aren't we?
I think there might be a place for you in the King's Arms Quizzicals.
The King's Arms?
Sorry, Tom. Ciao.
Tom?
Ed 2, Judith.
It was Friedrich Nietzsche who said, The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends.
Did he?
Yeah.
And what did he mean by that exactly?
I have no idea, but I'd know that he said it. It's just the sort of thing that German philosophers say, I suppose.
Yes, done it.
Done what? What have you done, Jason?
I've rerouted your uploaded content onto the host server through another team's IP address.
Good.
And I did it with 17 seconds to spare.
Well done. What does that mean?
It means that when the quiz starts now, a lot of questions are going to be asked about how Zaphod Beeblebrox's underpants managed to answer the first 2.5 rounds of questions before they were asked.
Really? So you've put our cheating onto them?
Oh, you betcha. I guess they can say it was a temporal paradox in the space-time continuum. Or something. Where's everyone gone?
Well, they all went. I don't blame them, really.
Oh well. It's a shame for Judith, actually. Round 4's a specialist round about 20th century German philosophers. Still, we don't really need them, do we? You're all signed in, ready for the first round. If you remember, it's on the periodic table. The answer one is helium.
Jason,
Hmm?
you know something? I don't really fancy a quiz anymore.
Really?
No. Should we just go to the pub and have a drink?
Not a quiz.
No.
Okay. We can see if that bloke's there, the one who always sits at the end of the bar mumbling to himself.
He's the landlord.
Is he?
Yes. He writes the quiz questions.
But he's always pissed.
I know. That's why the quizzes in the pub are always so easy.
Okay. I'll see you there in 10 minutes. Ta-ra.
All right. See ya. Hang on. All the pubs are closed. Oh, oh well. I'll see if there's a murder mystery on the telly.